looked my whole life for, or I searched for trust. I knew instinctively that trust in life, trust in things going well is a place to be where you're healthy and where you're supporting yourself. But my story I was running in my brain didn't feel like that was possible. I realized my insight was that when I slowed down, trust wasn't an issue. That when I'm slow enough, that I do trust myself and I trust life, and I just start to be kinder to myself. I found that really, really helpful to show up in a different way. And my experience with silence is really, there's a silence and there's a silence. There's a silence where very busy and where it's very noisy, and there's a silence where when I go into that place or fall into that place of silence, when people ask me what you're thinking about, I have to kind of research what I was thinking about. And often it comes not very much. Because it's just a place where even thinking becomes irrelevant. And it seems like a very slow place and nothing happens. And on a thinking front, for me, not much happens. But on a feeling front and how I experience life, it's the most colorful place I have experienced. And for me, slowing down started with actually realizing that the easiest way to slow down for me is being by myself. And just creating that space and hanging out in that space, whatever feels easy and right at that time. But not having an agenda of having to get there. And just allowing little moments in the day where I could fall into that place if that is possible at that time. And really enjoy them when it happens, and be okay when I have a fast mind and for whatever reason can't experience it fully.
You remind me to say that we're all going to experience it differently, and that none of it's right or wrong. It just is what it is. And the seeing of where we're at now is what's the most helpful thing to enable more. And there's always going to be a deeper silence, a deeper stillness from where we already are. And there's I don't think there's an end to that. And so being where we are and knowing where we are and being curious about what the next level might be, that next step, is really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to add something in. I loved that conversation. I'm really inspired by everyone. So many new ways of seeing it, so many new ways of exploring it. And I wanted just to share a bit where health kicks in, even though it looks like it's not health talking. I wasn't aware of 3P then, which I'm really grateful for now, but I had the breakdown, work-related breakdown, where my brain just shut off and I couldn't think. And up to the day, I really see that as my biggest gift life has presented me in my life, to stop not having a chance to move, not having a chance to do anything, and feeling healthier than I ever felt before. dropping into that place where you were okay, even though everyone believed you weren't. And it looked like you weren't, but you connected to that health underneath all of that clutter and all of that busyness. And yeah, that was for me the starting point, really, to see that when you're in that place, lots of things are choices. They come maybe as have-tos and should-tos, but actually when you narrow it down, they're choices. And the calmer you become, or the more you allow to see everything as a choice, the less you feel the urge to have to choose everything or to do everything, and you become more choosy about what is worth getting engaged with. I hope that makes sense, how I expressed that. But it was, up to the day, and it's a long time ago. I feel so blessed that my body reacted that way, and I really believe that the body is such a friend of ours to show us when we go into when we're going away from health.